Hey guys, it's your boy Kyle back again with City Skylines per the usual. Loading into Crapopolis. Frame rate's tanking, etc. etc. So today, what I think I would like to do, everyone's complaining about not having enough resources, which is also the usual. I want to zone some generic industry, probably on the opposite side of the freeway from. And probably not right there, actually. Maybe like right over here. I don't know. There's fertile land. I guess I'm more inclined, if I do decide to scale up my actual agricultural industry versus the specialty agricultural industry, I'll probably use that land. So we can pollute this, that'll be fine. But we'll do that, and then that will create it'll create residential demand because we'll actually have jobs for everybody, and then we'll hopefully be able to push our population up to the 75,000 cap and unlock milestones, or monuments rather. So I think that is an admirable goal and one worth achieving, so let's begin. The real question is, how big do I want to go? Thankfully, I don't have to worry as much about the structure of this as I do with the other one, so that'll make life a little bit easier. Oh, so this could be something cool. I could kind of have like I'll utilize this loop somehow, maybe. Although it's all going the wrong direction. I guess I could build my cargo train station in this area. Yes. Okay. Let me go ahead and build long road right here that just cuts through this area, and we'll have a cargo train station on it. And it looks like that is the correct distance. For this, probably not that. Probably want the one, yeah. Boom. Wonder if people are gonna start going this way. Also, I probably don't want to have a traffic stop on the freeway. Alright. So currently people aren't going around it, probably because its speed limit is lower than the highway, but that's perfectly fine because I'm realizing I actually have to have the cargo train depot on this side, which means I don't even know what I'm gonna put over here. But I'd prefer not to have people on the road that don't need to be on the road. So it sounds good to me, although if I click on routes, maybe, oh no. The sea of people are beginning to learn that they can go this way. They're gonna start going this way. Oh well, that's fine. So let's begin. We'll start by building the cargo train station, and we'll build everything else around it. So that is on the correct side of the road, aka the right side of the road. And let's turn it off for now so I'm not wasting money while I build. Actually, I might as well pause while I build. Which means I can turn it back on. Speaking of things that are turned off, I'm pretty sure I hooked this up but didn't activate it yet. Yeah, no, so that's gonna... So I'll turn that back on. Or turn that on for the first time, I suppose. Let's get this freight train set up. This should be relatively straightforward. It should have train lines sort of close. I guess I could probably use the same line that's here. I will do that. We can have trains go this way. Well, wow, very neat. Neat and tidy. Hold on. Oh, okay. That would explain why they aren't connected. I built the train line over the other train line. Oh no, I deleted it. Did not mean to do that. What's your problem, game? Why you always want to build where I don't want you to build? Go to here, then rotate. So now we have our in road, build our out road, and call it good. Guess I'll connect the out road back to the same route. I was like, maybe I could go a little crazy and connect it to the other train line, but it's probably not worth the trouble. Have to connect this back in to where it becomes a two-way train line. We are all in the clear. Slope too steep. Oh, it's deep underground. There you go. Okay, so that'll work. So that gets that hooked in. And now let's actually build. I guess I could make this two ways if I wanted. If I made it two ways, what are the consequences of doing that? I'm gonna go ahead and say to not make that road two-way and just make the rest of the roads two-way. Okay, and just build this in a way that we can zone things. Is that right? It's 50-degree angle. I'm trying to think. I would want it to be 45, wouldn't I? That seems right in my head. But like 50, I guess, is parallel with this. Yeah, we'll make it parallel with that. I made it a little bit longer than I needed to. You know what? Let's use oh no. Oh no. This is never going to be the same. I'll never be able to get that connected the same way as it was. I think that's correct, relatively. It's almost exactly the same. You can see the car is slightly offset. I guess I'll turn on road guidelines. Industrial 4-lane road. I just need to line this up. I can do this and have space, but it's not ever going to be perfect, it looks like. So sure, can do that. Like to be able to have another road here on the side, so perhaps I should build that road first, and then road guidelines won't get in my way. Or they still will, okay. There you go. Nah, this needs to be changed in shape because I can. There we go. Okay. Now I can connect this road. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean that's absolutely terrible. They mean the same thing, right? Perfection and god-awful. Could be able to get it so it's lined up with this one either. There's no winning! It says it's 90 degrees, but whatever. Whatever, it's not the biggest deal. Okay. Go a little bit further this way. And boom, now we can just keep building off on this. That'll give us plenty of space to develop industry. They should honestly make like inroads on this so that vehicles can access it without as much trouble. Okay. We can make some on-ramps and off-ramps, probably. Honestly, this diamond will cover industrial demand for a little while, so I don't need to go too hard on it. Honestly, this road should probably be upgraded to a 6-lane, because I would imagine maybe even a 6-lane one-way, because it's probably going to get a lot of traffic. Let's go ahead and do that. Function types. Which one should be the priority? Probably this one. Then, as long as I make alternative routes to enter the system from, it'll be fine if that's one way. Okay, so let's extend this out slightly, and then hook all of the freeways into it. If we can turn from there. Can. Very nice. Now it's just a matter of getting it down to the ground. Might be able to go over that. No, it's not gonna work. Is there a spot where it'll let me do this, or is it just gonna keep trying to snap? I think it's just gonna keep trying to snap. You know what, let's go down first, because I'm like looking at the road that it wants to create, and then saying that that's a little absurd. There you go. Now you can get onto that highway. This highway needs to connect in. Beautiful. And this highway needs to connect in. Although this one I could see where some problem children will develop. Oh, there was a spot where it worked. I saw it. It was there. It exists. There we go. Alright, then we can just go around. Hopefully get this connected without too much trouble as well. Yes, but it's being weird. Sure, that works. Amazing. Okay. And I guess we'll do the same thing on this side, although it doesn't need to have as much of an out. It just mostly needs to have ins. So we'll do that. We'll only give it ins. I know that you can fit. I know you just don't want to cooperate. Yes. Okay. Sure, this is a perfectly natural road, right? That looks normal. Okay, so now the vehicles can get in, they can go out that way, then go out this way. I guess what we should have is perhaps have this break off into two separate points and have it go both ways as well. You win this time, game. I'll build more highways. Honestly, it's gonna have to like loop around this way in order to get to where I need it to go. Amazing. Wow, that is a brilliant turn. God tier, okay. Let's get utilities over here. Probably want a big old firehouse. What's the deal with this? Oh, it's a one-way road, I forgot. Big old firehouse. Probably the front of the road. Seems like I have better connection if I don't put it on the one-way road. I guess I won't. Boom. Okay. So do that. Police coverage. Police headquarters. Boom. Health, death care coverage. Boom. Alright. So apparently that's just the magical place where you put all of your services. What about metro line? I feel like I should build a metro. Can fit perfectly in there. Connect into this station. And then I can build one big loop between this station and the other residential area. Okay, so go underneath everything, because why not? And hopefully connect this to here. Yes, it looks like it'll work. It's connected, hooray! And then connect this and we'll actually have our first real loop. Okay, it's, no. It looked right for a moment and then it decided to be very not correct. Okay. About this. That seems mostly right. Sure. Then connect that. Boom. Whoops. Metro line. Add a stop. And now we have a big circle. Oh, we don't have a circle. Why you do this to me, game? Alright, so the game has decided it doesn't like this path anymore. How much does it cost to upkeep this? Because I might want to delete it. And we'll hold on to it for now. Hello, Marmy. How's it going? I realize I need trash service. I apparently have access from somewhere. These guys can reach here. Okay, then I guess I won't build trash service yet. Pretty good. I'm doing well as well. Just moderately confused as always. Add water. Never did build the extra water line, so I might want to do that. Take these all the way out here, and then we'll have plenty of coverage to work with. Boom, look at all that. Okay. Water pumping station. Guess we can make this one a little bit downstream from the others. Kind of bridge this gap, so to speak. And power it. Boom. Speaking of power, I'm gonna need to actually get that into here, aren't I? Okay, so we have some power. No, it deleted a single tile where I can tile or zone industry. Okay, there we go. I would like to do this, but it's not going to work probably. But maybe I can make it work. Yes, beautiful. Okay. And I'll probably need to use a park to bridge this gap. Can build a carousel park. I haven't built one yet. It's a built-in asset. Oh, it's too big to fit where I need it to fit though. Need a little baby park. Can do 1x1, no, too small. I could do my super overpowered 1x2, but I want a 2x2 park. Here's a 2x2 park, or I could just build this 2x4 parking lot. Sure. It provides a very, very slight amount of enjoyment. Okay, we'll zone all this garbage. Build a couple more parks once things start to develop, because they're going to care about that. And then it should start to develop. Now I know that they have... Let me try this, because they have... Where is it? New policies. I could make it a policy where only super smart people can work. And then they'll just complain about not having educated workers. But it might be cool to try that. Okay, Rosewood Heights, no. How about Crapopolis? Let's see, there's Silicon Valley. What would this be? I mean, Crapopolis Valley, but that's not, like, funny enough. Here's Sillicrap Valley, there. Amazing. Okay, so now, districts. Click on this bad boy, go to City Planning, Industry 4.0. Increase production output by 50%, reduces workplaces by 30%. Amazing. So let's see what we get. Goods unlimited. I want to see what these buildings look like, because they're gonna be like super high level, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they still have to level up. Yeah, it looks like they still have to level up. But they require educated workers. And they will tolerate nothing short of the cream of the crop. Very nice. And here come vehicles. Here is a camper van driving to Expo Center. Oh no. Oh no. No, please. Don't do this to me. Please don't cut through the industrial area because you need to get somewhere, please. For the love of God. Can I put a pedestrian ban on pedestrian vehicles? Okay, so this... I don't know which roads need to be priority. That'll probably work. Okay, so this is developing pretty quickly, which is good. They do want parks. Build this cool park. There's like a little slot that I can fit it in. And it doesn't look like it. To be fair, I tried to design this in a way that would avoid things like that. Can build little 2x2 parks. Which will probably be what I want to do. Boom. There's one there. I want a bigger park over here. Probably not the roller coaster, even though I instinctively went and just clicked on it. I can build a giant parking lot next to the train station. That might be cool. There you go. Oh, I have an even bigger... Oh, this is actually the same size. Oh, but this one might literally just be a parking lot and won't have trees, so that sounds cool to me. Oh no, it still has trees, but I do like this one a lot. So it gets to stay. Alright, what other parks can I fit in here? I can put a baseball diamond. One uses up a lot of space. I cannot fit it. Oh, I can. It'll destroy that business, but I can fit a baseball diamond in here in the industrial sector. Probably a waste of zoning. The waterfront walkway I can build without any water. That's pretty dope. It's a 2x16 NBD, just 2x16. And there's some like little crappy zones right here. I guess I can throw small parks in. Boom. I need another tiny one. Boom. 1x2 parking. Nope. What do you mean you don't have power? Gonna say, okay, no, it's just that they don't have power. Okay. Need one more tiny park. Or smaller park. Where's like that circular one? The 4x4 circular park. Use the pedestrian bridge. Sure. And that'll bridge the electricity gap as well. And we'll build the pedestrian bridge, or the pedestrian path. Okay. Boom. Beautiful. Now people can walk. Where to? I don't know, but they can do it. I missed some of the zoning here apparently. I will want to think about pedestrian paths, if at all possible, but it doesn't seem like it will be possible in a way that will be beneficial. Should start seeing, yes, lots of crap developing, lots of pollution, amazing, okay. But now, more importantly, we have residential demand again, so we can expand this area. I'd see a lot of cars slowly moving. How bad is that? Okay. Seems to be okay. They all want to turn left. Perhaps this needs to be upgraded to a larger size of street. At least this section does. Oh no, it makes them sad. Oh, it's because it's the wrong street type. There we go. Hopefully that will help with things. Doesn't seem like it's going to. Oh well. Anyway. Expansion. It can happen. Let's start moving towards the water. I want to build cool waterfront houses. I think I'll actually just build a giant ass 6-lane road this way. And just wreck the shit out of all of those buildings. And disregard it completely. Boom. Alright. We're gonna build the waterfront estates. Let's get right up in there. Okay. Now we shouldn't see anyone coming over here yet because there's no reason in hell for them to be here. And this is like slightly too close to the water. I think that's probably correct. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll turn road guidelines back on. Try to keep this like right up against the water's edge. In a way that will allow me to have maximum zoning. don't know about this right here. Yeah, it's a little steep, if you ask me. Here, I know what I can do. I can just make this straight. Then, what I'll be able to do is build a tiny little road. So let's see, where are they? I want to build the floating cafe. It's going to complain about needing road connection, which I will provide. And electricity, apparently, but I'll debate about providing that. It'll probably get it eventually. Is this? Oh, it's because I'm like right on the edge of the world, apparently. The game doesn't like it when you build roads right on the edge of the world. Okay. Sure. Actually, this might be a good anchor point to get electricity to this district, because I can just do that. Hooray. It works. Okay. So continue on building just this really big, meaningless 4-lane road. For rich people only. Where is this? Okay, so there's that road guideline. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the freeway, so I gotta be careful about that. I think I can just build it straight here at this point, yeah. Oh, and then they can go right by the rock. Hell yeah, they get to go by the rock. The dope AF. Dwayne the dope AF Rock Johnson. Okay. Make this parallel to the freeway, but we'll probably end up just zoning businesses here. Build it as a 6-lane road, actually. I'm gonna build some ramps. Hell yeah. This is going to be the tits. Make this in. Should probably want it to go from this direction. Where is this person going? Are they going to the floating cafe? I think they are. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's build a little and by little I mean a large 6-lane road that goes under this, and I guess I have to be careful not to break my power lines, because that might be an issue. I don't think I can get around breaking my power lines, so I guess I'm going to reroute my power lines. What we can do from here is connect this to the highway. Oh, I just realized I built my water pump, but I never built my sewer pump, so I should probably do that. Running out of space over here. I'm encroaching on land that I care about. Okay, so we got another one of those hooked in. People over here complaining because they can't do what they're supposed to do, but that's fine. Alright, so highway, on-ramp, off-ramp. Come on, trying to tell me I can't reverse that slope. What are you talking about? There's a spot where this will work. I know it. Apparently not. Oh, yep, no, it'll work right there. Alright. Sounds good to me. Oh, can I do this without breaking the rock? Because that's not going to be tolerated. Rock destruction is unacceptable. Is this such a problem? I don't think I can move that rock. So I'm gonna have to move the intersection. I have shown too much disrespect to rocks as it is. No rocks will be harmed in the creation of this freeway. Support pillar right in the way. I make this one tile shorter. Yes, okay, that works. Of course, I have now made this. And it needs to be one tile longer. Okay, that should work. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Now let's go back to the way it was. I said back to the way it was. Okay. I think what we should do, just make something that's already the correct height. And just have it connect in. There, it looks terrible, but it works. And that's all that matters. Actually, it's like higher than it needs to be. You know what? I think I can probably just drag it. Because I don't want that like weird... I don't want the weird part that's on the ground, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, there we go. Mostly. Want a 90-degree angle. Needs to be that height. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. Okay. And same thing this way. Very nice. I think we can achieve it here as well, hopefully. Oh man, it's gotta get real up there. Okay. Ah, yes, the rock is saved. The rock is like blocking a support pillar from this. Dude, that's a god tier rock. You want to talk about badass rocks? You know, it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and then that rock right there. Okay, reverse this direction because that doesn't make any sense, and voila, we now have this freeway exchange. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's actually build some residential area. So I think what I want to do is make kind of like some bypass roads, since I need to have a lot of roads, but I want the main road to have a little less traffic on it, if at all possible. Okay, maybe have it on every fourth tile, connect to the main road. And And then I can also duplicate this on the other side when I get to that point. Then I can just build all this. Hooray! The real question is, how do I connect it to, to this little loop? And I think the answer is there's no good way, and we'll do that, but holy shit, what a nightmare. That is hilarious, I love that. Is it even? Alright, perfect. That is amazing. Okay. I'm realizing I built it on every fourth tile, but I didn't account for the fact that I needed extra width for the roads. Okay. No. Alright, so I'm gonna have to slide it a bit. It's nearly perfect. Okay. Honestly, what I should have done, and I can still do, is figure out how large a school is, because I'm probably gonna need a high school at least. Yeah. High schools are massive. Maybe I can't fit it here. I'll just build it inside. What about universities? Do I need to fit one of them? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So let's build a high school along this road right here. Actually, a high school would be a great noise buffer. Let's continue this road and then build a high school on it. Hooray! That'll hit that whole area. Even make some of these people happy over here. Perfect. And that's the biggest thing I have to worry about. I can throw in some public libraries. I should probably add some cross streets as well. I might benefit from that. Okay. It really messes up the tiles for zoning, but that's fine. I can throw a nice public library right in here for all the people that don't exist yet. Okay, that's enough zoning for the time being. So I won't worry about the rest of this for now. Let's get the other utilities. Police, right next to the high school. Now let's put it more central. I have to take into consideration that I do have a large swath of land right here that I can fill in with stuff. Fire trucks. Respond to multiple emergencies around the city. If I put it here, does it reach the corner? Not quite. Okay. Maybe I can just build a regular fire station and call it good. That's probably fine. I built police already. I need health, death care. And fit this in a spot that isn't going to zone very well. Also probably want... I mean, I might need to make more than one as well, but this appears to get coverage everywhere, so hopefully that just gets the job done. Trash service is fine, so I don't have to solve that problem at all. Public transportation, might as well add a metro stop by this, not police station, by the high school, because I already have a metro line here that isn't being used the way I want it to be. I just have to bear in mind the noise pollution and probably zone some offices in its immediate vicinity. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, we'll repair this electrical line or else bad things will happen. Probably. And actually, actually, terrible things would have happened, yes. This would have... Society as we know it would have collapsed. There we go, we'll connect these together a bit more. Okay. What's this? A sports arena. Ooh. weekly education expenses are what we need. Ooh, I could finally build the winter market in this area. Because it doesn't produce any noise pollution. Nah. All these I feel like I need to build by my commercial district, because otherwise it just defeats the purpose. What else do I need to build here? I guess I actually need to make this line work. I can add a stop here. Yes. Now there's a nice big loop. Everyone can get where they need to go. Oh, I probably need actual regular healthcare. Here's a hospital. Here's a hospital. Hospital isn't gonna fit. So maybe you won't get a hospital. I guess I can use this area that I described as a large open spot. There we go. Nice big hospital. And why not throw in a large park in this open area? Food trucks, baseball field, hell yeah. Which side do I put it on? Probably this side. Okay, so that'll cover a lot of land, which is nice. Can build a path as well. Because I love me some paths. Alright. So, now what? What should I do next? Can fit a massive park in here. What is this? This is Center Park. I guess that makes sense then why it is so absolutely ungodly massive. Let's do it right here. Beautiful. I like that. The terrain's a little oddly shaped as a result, but that'll be fine. And maybe some small parks. It's a little baby 2x2 park. Can put it right next to the crematorium. Here's the 4x4 park that I had been looking for. Throw it right here's a good spot for it. Okay. And I guess where's my 1x1 parking lot? There we go. Put it right next to it because there's space for it. So let's get everything zoned and see how it goes. I feel like I'm missing something, but we'll see. Let's have, just for the heck of it, this region be businesses. To reduce unhappiness from noise pollution. As a result, you guys are losing your homes. Will be converted into noise-tolerant offices. Same with this. Okay, now the rest can be commercial, not commercial, residential. Boom. Look at those massive swaths of people. Okay, so I needed to bear in mind some of this has to be office as well. Probably like a lot of it, honestly. I'll zone, let me look at the noise pollution actually before I make that decision. Yeah, probably not a great idea to make it residential right there. So I guess this will also be office. How about office to here? The rest of it should be fine. Okay, let's see what we get. This is going to take away from my, what do you mean you need electricity? Oh, they're all not quite linked. Okay. Park power, let's go. Here's a nice 2x2. Here's a 4x4. Or no, here's... Can build a parking lot right here. I think that'll bridge that gap. And then I need a 2x2 right here. Okay, so that won't bridge the gap. I need more power. This, for the time being, can actually just be hooked into the grid. And this will develop well enough. There we go. Perfect. People are coming. Well, they will be shortly. Because actually they're all leaving, and I don't know why. All the people. People are here. No, you're supposed to go to there. What are you guys doing? They're tourists. They're all tourists. They don't know how to get from here to here. No people on this. What's the whole point of building it if the people don't actually go onto it? They feel ripped off. They really like it though. It's all tourists. It's hilarious. Okay, so we have more commercial demand, but like this area should not have already completely zoned itself. Are you kidding me? This area is already filled in. I built it yesterday. It only ran for a short period of time. Increase the land value. Oh yeah, I guess the land value kind of sucks out here. Should probably build some parks or something. I thought I had done that though. Yeah, they're all fine. You guys have enough parks. Quit your whining. Here, I'll build a super overpowered park. That'll work. Where is it? Where is it? It's this one, isn't it? Yep, the 1x2 overpowered park. They don't even care. It's just... all it is like a picnic bench and a fountain. It's the best damn park you ever visited. My economy is tanking. Because everyone left all of their jobs, I guess, or something. Yeah, a lot of these buildings need more workers. They need more peeps. I should actually check. It seems like this area is working for the most part. What are you guys doing? You absolute madmen. You fiends. This is unacceptable. They can't even show me your route. Where are you going? Okay. I need someone who's like cutting across to here, you absolute monster. I mean, I guess I get it, but I really hate it. Which one, I guess? Out. In needs to have more movement. Okay, let me double check because all of these are going to be traffic lights right now. Okay. Preemptively make that a stop sign even though it won't really matter. Okay, this should take care of this. What's going on here, guys? What's happening? What's going on, guys? Seem to be having some struggles. Perhaps this is why my income has stopped. Because all of the trains have stopped. The trains are broken. This is a problem that I think probably needs to be fixed. Dude, you can put stop signs on the train tracks. How do you know which direction is which? I guess it does make sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I need to build a bypass. Especially because I have residential train lines on here is backing everything up. So now we just build train lines underneath everything. Underneath literally everything. We can connect them in periodically at places where that would matter. Then, if it doesn't matter, they can just go through and skip the areas. Oh, this is bad. Okay, let's build the line that gets you all the way through first. Then go from there. Mostly just needs to get past this junction, I think. But now I'm running into the issue where I have not just railroads, but also regular freeways I have to get around. We'll get there in the end. Okay, so now we can link this back in with this line. Okay, so now there's a bypass for trains trying to get into this city. Might want to make it go even further for ones that are just trying to get to the train dock. Well, that's gonna be a tough one. See if any trains even start actually using this line or not. All these ones are getting backed up. They're all commuter trains. Honestly, if I want this to be successful, I should probably have the bypass start before the entire system. Oh, you don't have to go above ground for this. There you go. Okay, so hopefully trains that are entering the city will now skip a lot of stuff if at all possible. Because let's see, let me have a look at like this bad boy. Its destination is right there. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I think it's because it can't figure life out. So where are you going though? Okay, so that makes sense. This one can't bypass yet, so I might want to connect this bypass to that. I want to make the best use of it. And for now, we'll only worry about trains going in one direction. Because those are going to be my biggest problem for the time being. Just trains trying to get into the city. Okay. Why is all of... Oh, these are all... They all need workers. I'm out of people. Okay. So there's currently no one wants to go on this. Lots of trains going on here. That's the problem. But nobody wants to go on this one. Very rude. Okay, what about trains going from here? A lot of these trains are leaving the city once they've done that, so they're fine. Mostly. Oh, this is the pedestrian track. Okay. So what I should actually do, there's no reason for this to exist. Especially because what? This train track does not allow intercity trains. This one might. But it's mostly irrelevant, yeah. So, to cut out a lot of traffic jams, I can just do this. Game doesn't like it, but I'm able to do it. Boom. Okay. So now, theoretically, yes, that route should have changed. We will see less traffic on the tracks. I need to move this junction back slightly so there's at least one train's worth of space on the existing one so that if a train is trying to leave and has to stop, it doesn't back up everything. Okay, there we go. So now hopefully we'll see some improvement, but we're really not going to see any improvement if the trains don't start taking the new route. Like, why? This exists solely for your ease of access. It's like it's not a short enough route, so they don't care. And that might honestly be what it is. I might have to make it go this way and cut across a lot of stuff. Bye, Marmy. Have a good evening. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Reroute this track again. It's apparently trains don't fucking care about it anyway. Okay. Can worry about this area since this seems like a convoluted mess as well after I've gotten this sorted. So what I need to do, trains that are entering the city need a shortcut. That's all they care about. They want a shortcut. The route has to be shorter than the current route, or else they're not going to give a shit. So if they want a shortcut, I'll give them a shortcut. There you go. You nerds. Okay. Where's the cargo train station? The cargo train station is here, so they need a ramp that loops them in on the other side. There you go. Now you have a shorter route. Take it. Hopefully we'll start to see some train tracks go here. I can actually drag this line. I don't know what changing this route would do though. It's definitely seeing improvements immediately. Alright, so what's the issue with these guys? The issue is that some of them need to go right, but if they need to go right, they often get blocked, and if they're blocked, then they can't go left. Okay. So give them more space to turn right, or to turn left, I guess, so that they won't get blocked by trains trying to turn right. Okay. Hopefully we'll see some improvement there now. Continue to check these routes. Okay, so these guys, I mean, they're all going that way. That's a requirement, like they can't go a different way. I want to click on the train track, please. Thank you. Okay, so some of them are literally just trying to make this right here. And they're super jamming up the line, apparently. I guess that makes sense. They're trying to export to the industry. Then I'll build another line that connects those two lines. And it really wants to build it on the surface, which is not where it needs to build it. Okay, so hopefully now we'll see some improvement on this front. Because these are literally just trains backed up waiting to get into the thing. But they're backing everything else up as a result. I don't want to click on the train track. Damn it. Alright, so no one knows that they're allowed to go on this yet. What if I drag this little route marker and tell them that they can, that it does that? That encourage them to move. What type of train is this? Can't click on it. Hello? I would like to click on the train, please. I do not understand how to click on the train. Anyway, how's this area looking? Is this doing a little bit better? It seems like it. There's no trains backed up over here, which is a good sign. We just have to deal with this intersection. There's all sorts of fucked. It's just because too many trains want to go there. Okay, so I think what needs to be done then is they just need to have more space to sit on the line. There's not enough space for this station to be horribly backed up. And it's taking the trains too long to be processed. Could I potentially fit a second train station here? I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like I could fit one. It'll take some finagling, but I could get it there. That could really resolve this issue. Let's try it. So this freeway is going to have to be rerouted. Gonna complain about doing, apparently. Come on. Let me use the road guideline, that's why it's there. Oh, now it'll work. Okay. Amazing. This actually doesn't have to be like that. I don't even know. Use like the freeform tool. There you go. Beautiful. What a freeway. Okay. So now we need a second cargo train station. Currently blocking it is the incinerator plant, but that can be moved. Doesn't mean people are going to be happy about it, but it can be moved. Second train station can go right. I need to make sure I have enough space to go underground and come up from below ground, so I think that will work. It has made my businesses very happy. Now what I need to do is probably just straight up delete the existing underground network. Or a lot of it, let's see. Because what's this? Oh, this is to get in and out. In is the problem, out is not. What I need right here then is to make this have a much higher train capacity. There's one train track I cannot seem to delete. There we go. Okay. So this can go ahead and just go straight this way. Then trains will come in and out. So each of these stations needs its own line to enter and exit from. If I can build this. Can connect it to the road, which I really don't want to do. Now I'm like a little concerned because the train track existed here before, but you know how the game can be when you move shit around. Alright, there we go. Did I actually do that? No. Don't want to destroy all those businesses if I don't have to. I'll destroy one of them, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna bump into that freeway. It's just peachy. I guess we have to go deeper. I guess this isn't the worst, but it is not convenient. Okay. So now we can get back to where we need to be. I'll just delete some of the two-way portion of this, it'll be fine. Okay. So the old train station has an out. And now we need to get everything else hooked in. So first let's get the new train station and out. Honestly, can probably share the same out. That shouldn't be an issue. The out route is not the problem. The in route that's the problem. And there you go. Okay. So now we have to get them in with plenty of space to frolic and be free. Honestly, this needs to hug the path a little bit closer, I think. Go like right up against the freeway. We can best utilize all of our available space. go. Okay, so that's connected in. And here's all my room. So as far as trains entering are concerned, they're bumping into each other right here. Now that I have 2 train stations, I could very easily make it so one of these can only go to one, and the other goes to the other. Do I want to do that? Maybe. Where does this become one way? Like right there. I can have this wiggle around and connect in. Is it yelling? Oh, it's just because I zoomed out. That's why it's yelling at me that there's no connection, because it's being weird. Okay, we've got a nice wiggly underground train route that can hold a handful of trains. Guess I'll force then the trains coming into the city can go there. I'm going to force trains coming from the other direction to go to the other station. I think that's my best course of action. And honestly, then what I can do is make this not a straight track so that it actually makes logical sense with the direction of the trains. And it's a little bit better. This one. Okay, so it goes this way. Where's the entry point? Over here, okay. Might need to arbitrarily twist this track around a bit as well. Just so that train has more train carrying capacity. What an absolute nightmare of a train track. Hey, if it works, right? I don't actually know if it's gonna work yet. Slope too steep. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. Okay, we'll work a little bit backwards, I guess. Okay, so I can fit it right there. Okay. It's very close to the other underground freeway, but that's fine. That won't be a problem, right? No. Perfect. I have this hooked up backwards. There we go. Okay, that should help things slightly. Oh god. That train just lost its shit. Alright, so now that we have 2 train stations, hopefully we will see improved throughput on the railroad end of things, and, well, it's going to create more traffic, but that's fine. What is going on with this train? Why is it just stopped here? Is it broken? Did it die? The dead, D-E-D dead. Because you're trying to go places, yeah? Oh, this train is very salty. Says, I don't want to be in this train station. So it's going to go all the way around and then make its way back to the train station it wants to go to. Fucking amazing. Let's follow it. Said let's follow it. There we go. Oh my god, it's gonna go through here and block this train station. Alright, there it goes. So needy. Just because tracks magically fabricated in front of you doesn't mean you have to go and ruin everything. Okay, so we still have a huge backlog. Why? What's the problem? Why are all these trains stopping? Or do they just not figure their lives out yet? I guess I probably need to bypass in the other direction now. Great, you've arrived at your station. Now you can offload your cargo. Maybe Hooray! Okay. So trains going this way are also in a standstill. Let's figure out why. Okay, so these trains want to go either direction, but there's not enough space. These trains need more space. Well, let's see, because they want to go that way, but where are they going? I know that this is a public line. Honestly, I might benefit from just separating this entirely and building it its own line. Keep freight trains on freight. Okay, so the problem is that they need to go both directions here. I guess this is sort of like a hub. We'll start with trains going right. And they'll get their own brand new route. Of course, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare to get through. Maybe, I don't know. As long as I can get it down, we're fine. Okay. There, we're not running into anything. Perfect. Okay, so I need to get this over to here. Some trains have to go right, others will have to not go right. But they'll just be able to continue onwards. Sure. Okay. Got this to here. And then at this point, we'll go under, or whatever direction we have to get through, I guess. Perfect. But then, before it starts to go up, trains can go this way. Boom. Perfect. Okay. So that will alleviate some stress on the line. And then where is the public train station? Over here. Then what I can actually do then from here, continue on straight. Go under all of this. Maybe not. This. Like a spot where I can. There we go. Okay, so that train station doesn't even allow intercity trains, so I don't have to make that nice. All I have to do is connect these lines together. Okay. The real question is how. Probably just go under, get it in line with the existing train. Okay. And delete. I am building the correct station, right? This isn't the... This is the public one, not the cargo. Yes, okay. What is this rail line then? I guess it's... I don't know, I might have to fix this rail. It might have just ruined a route. We will see. All in due time. Boom. Ah. I hooked it up to the wrong side. Okay. So what we're gonna do now then is reverse the direction of this. I can delete this path. I could have just hooked up to that path, I guess. So let's do that. Let's delete this crap. get my refund, then hook these two lines together. Come on, game. There we go. Okay. So now we have an in route. Trains go in. Yes, they come out. Now they're upset because I deleted their exit. This is the line that doesn't need to exist because it's intracity. Or does not allow intracity trains. I think that'll work. Probably a terrible place to put that, but we'll see. Let me check my routes real quick. Make sure nothing is broken. Looks like everything still exists where it needs to exist. There is still a line going in this direction. You know, so if I mouse over it, it vanishes. It's working on rerouting. Where is this coming from? Okay, so this is still on the freight line, so to speak. So this is the bypass going in the other direction that I need to build. Now this one does allow intracity trains. So I do still need to have an entrance, but it doesn't have to be this entrance. Okay. Let's begin. This is the public train line. Trains go here, go this way, and then they go under. But instead of connecting onto the freight line, they're just going to go next to it. And that's not very lined up. There's a way to get these, like, man, pretty close. Good enough. Now we will go under everything till we hit something that we can't go under, and then we'll go around. There was a green, but I think it was just connecting to something which I didn't want it to do anyway. Yeah, it'll connect to that. Yeah, don't want that. Okay. So can I go up and around? Yes, okay. That's complaining about that space being occupied, but we should be able to go under here. Yes. Next problem, this one. Probably did not give myself enough space to go. Oh, it seems fine. But now I'm hitting this. Oh, no. It's telling me the slope's too steep, but I'm presuming it's not the only issue. Okay, probably don't need to go up at that angle. What I probably do is just move over to here, yes. Spots where this works. Turn off road guidelines for a second. Okay, that works. Okay, and now we're back on the straight and narrow. Now I get to navigate through here, which is actually pretty straightforward until we get to the very end. Boom. Okay. Almost there. Okay, where in this mess is the train station? Over here. So we need to hook this into the line, but give it enough space that another train could sit on the line. Nice big loop here, and last but not least, hook it in. I think that's enough space. Now if I check the line, I mouse over it, it's still telling me it's gonna go here, which is not what I want. Ah, okay, so there's another line. This line. You must connect. Alright. So that one goes there. What about this one? That one also goes there now. These two lines have been repaired in the sense that they are no longer going to be on the freight line. Hopefully that should solve a lot of my train traffic woes once they figure their lives out. This one still hasn't quite figured its life out, but it's getting there. Wondering though if it's taking this route because it has no other choice. Like, how many stops are there on this line? Is it just going until it can turn around, or does it actually stop? How do I look at lines? Line overview. No. Guess I can change the color on these. That might make life easier. Okay. Now that the train lines have different lines, I can see where the hell they're going and what they're doing. The yellow and orange are on here. I don't think orange has a stop here. I just think I've changed the route in a way that orange cannot get back to where it needs to. Let's see, where does my bypass start? That gets me to where I need to go. Yes, let me build a loop like right here. That fix my orange line. Yes, okay. That's what I needed to do. Well, this line might need to be a little bit longer. Okay. So now there's plenty of... Oh. Ow. There will be plenty of space once I can get this line to work. Okay. Can loop around here. Terrible loop. Invalid shape, and I'm crashing into that. Okay. Okay, I guess I have to do it further down. There's a spot where this will work, I promise. Yes. Okay. Now the orange line should be corrected. Yes. Now there should be a little less problem. About subway lines, should probably fix these. Make them varying shades of green. Trending towards yellow. Bunch of disgusting puke green colors. They all look the same. Amazing. Yeah, it doesn't actually teach me anything. Change my mind, you're going back to green. Oh wait, I can toggle visibility. Holy shit, that's a feature. Amazing. Car trip saved. 29%. It's pretty good, I think. It might not be, I don't have a good reference point. Of course, now that I've changed the colors of these lines, I don't know how to change them back to their default. And bus lines are just bus lines. I'm not going to worry about them because they are a nightmare. Okay, my money is going down. That's a bad sign. Granted, I've been spending a lot of it. Like, tracks are not that expensive, but I think they're expensive when you build them underground. Yeah, no, okay. That's where all my money went. Just building all of these. Okay. Well, there were a couple things I did want to deal with. All of these cemeteries are now emptied. Which means that I can delete them and replace them with either zoned land or with... this one's still emptying, okay. These bad boys. Crematoriums. Okay. Is this low density business still? I think it is, okay. And I will replace it with what it is. Alright. Hopefully we'll start to make some money back. Because once we hit that threshold and unlock monuments, we're going to have to brutalize this town. Which is going to require us to have enough money in the bank to weather the storm. So, yeah. Might just have to let the game accumulate income for a little bit. Oof. Okay. So in my time away, apparently this area has developed and done so in a way in which it is struggling. So I'll upgrade this. And change this intersection type. No. That's apparently not the issue. What is the problem? Why are you refusing to move? The people are broken. This right here needs to be better. Better than what it currently is. We have people trying to come in and people trying to leave. And it ain't working out. Okay. There might be a solution to this. I don't know how good of a solution it's going to be, but it might be a solution. Do I change the shape of the freeway? Because that might benefit me. I guess part of the problem is I need them to not be entering from the same spots that they're exiting. Let's go ahead and change the shape of this a bit. So now, this will become a one-way road. And we'll branch off. They mostly care about this side. So I guess it doesn't even have to be a 6-lane road. Hold on. Bridge is coming down. I'll build this down on the ground. Okay, that'll work. And there, that makes perfect sense. I should probably actually just make it a freeway. If I make it a freeway, how many turn lanes does that offer? I guess this might be the best solution. We'll see. No, I mean it's a terrible solution, but we'll see what we get. Even like build a ramp so that the freeway can go around. Right now the freeway is stopping, which is a problem. Honestly, what this needs to be is a 6-lane boulevard, or at least a section of this. No, the rock. Okay. But then both of these can be freeways. No, this needs to be 6 lanes so that it'll improve the number of turn lanes. And they're all just gonna crash into each other and it's gonna be amazing. Or alternatively, and I've got a better solution than this. This can go to being 2-way. People can get in and off, on and off. This will be converted to a 1-way road. I love how the buildings get happier when I place a new thing, but it's like, can't get to anywhere now. It's like, oh, you deleted it, hooray, there's less noise pollution. Yeah, but just, you know, just kidding, you can't exist here. Alright. Now, we can build this freeway. And we'll go underground. It'll make people sad. But that's okay, because they get a new freeway. So they can deal. The real question is, where do I want to hook this in? Oh wait, no. I need to reverse the direction on this one-wayness. Otherwise, they're still all just gonna go to there probably. Oh, maybe not. We'll see what we get. And I can modify it further if need be. Now the real hard part, connecting this in. You might argue that I didn't think this through. And your argument would be right. Okay, so I think what I need to do, go here, bring it far enough over that I can go up without being underneath that thing. Then go up to here. Yes. Okay. Then I need to go under this freeway and break this power line. What an absolutely absurd construction. I guess it needs to be a little bit lower. Maybe not. Oh, I'm hitting a support beam. Okay. No. No. Ah, okay, yes, no, they are just smacking their faces into the, yeah. So let's actually make this ever so slightly lower. like to do this without forming just a random ass suspension bridge. So this is level. Need to reduce my step. There we go. Okay. So there. Then we can turn. Go underneath. Then connect up onto here. Amazing. That's how freeways work, right? I mean, sure, it works, I guess, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's connect this back in. Somewhere at least. See if I can get it over here. Yeah, so fit under right there. Perfect. Okay. So now I have a freeway to go this way. They want a freeway to get into the city, but I don't know if I care enough to give them one. What I can do, though, is at least build a ramp that lets this go the other direction. Eventually. Maybe not. Of course, it's not level with it, but... How will this work? Please. Please, game. Yes. Yes! Okay. We'll see if this sees any improvement. They do like the new road. All these are being destroyed. World is vanishing for whatever reason. Honestly, this entire section can be one way. It doesn't benefit from being two-way. Okay. Now we got a big oof going on right here as everyone wants to go this way. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna need to upgrade this road. But this is a pretty messy intersection already as it is. Why do they all want to go this way? What are you doing? You're importing. Well, take a different freeway. Okay, there doesn't exist another freeway. Never mind. Don't take another freeway, I guess. Fine. You do you, fam. Okay, so that's a problem then. We need more freeways. We either need to expand the freeway that we have, or build a new one. So, I guess the real question is, can I just simply expand this? No, because this mess right here. Alright. So then, what I'm going to do... Like, if I change that, then theoretically this road has no reason to exist. But I'll leave it like that. See a route, and I hope I can get it there. It's going to require changing this route. So step up to the height of the other one, but not reach it yet. And probably don't want it to be a suspension bridge. We can make it slightly curved. Basically, and connect it over here. Then what I can do here is make a freeway that goes down. Hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe, I guess I need more space here than I thought. Let's make the freeway that goes down first, and then we'll make the other freeway go around it. Okay, so we can go to there. Sneak through this gap. Unfortunately, it's the gap that the power lines are taking, but go over this. No. Cannot go over it. Well, not from there. So I have to bring it out further and like go over this point or something. Oh, it was blue for a second. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh god. Let's try and make this moderately more natural. Okay, it looks a little bit better. Alright, and then from here, we'll go underground. Then what we can probably do is upgrade this section to a freeway. Once it lets me do that. Okay. Then this section can be upgraded to a freeway. And then hopefully that will solve most of our problems. And reconnect power grid. Yeah, at this point I don't really need to, it's just a safety net, but I guess it's probably a smart idea. What are you running into? Sure, why not? Hopefully, okay, yes, immediately we're seeing vehicles reroute, which is good. And hopefully it will be a trend that continues. Traffic here seems to be okay, which is good. And we'll see what happens here. I can actually zone this larger now. And then say screw you to all these businesses that were throwing temper tantrums, so I'll delete them and let them rezone as larger buildings. Yeah, fuck y'all. What's going on here? This is not zoned, apparently. Wait, no. What's the noise pollution on that metro station look like? Oof. Okay. Can have a little bit more housing, but the rest of this will be offices. There's all these people crossing the street. Maybe I can improve that. I know they do slow down traffic. I can build a pedestrian bridge in a way that it's more enticing than crossing the road, and I seem to have I've struggled with that in the past, so maybe it's not worth doing. I do like this hill here. And the little public library is just nestled right in there. How cute. Man, I didn't expect to have to zone more onto this right away, but it seems to be the case. Okay, so with this strange freeway, life seems to have improved. Let's zone some more and build some more houses. Okay, so I guess we'll want this to be a 6-lane road. Just seeing how things have transpired. We'll build from here, and then we can upgrade the roads afterwards. So 1... 2... 3... Then did I need to build? Yes, okay. But then I guess this can be a 6-lane road as well. And junctions. Have it be stop signs there. Alright, perfect. Well, not perfect quite yet, but we're getting there. Probably getting a little preemptive, modifying the junctions before I built all the roads. That, build that, build that, picked it up. Oof, not quite shaped correctly, okay. That's correct, yes. It's interesting that this isn't creating like a solid, I guess it's a different road shape, so that might have something to do with it. And sure, we'll connect to this 6-lane road with this street. And power line's messed up now, but it's probably not an issue. Just in case, we'll try and sneak one in somewhere. I guess I'm hooked in over there, so we'll probably be fine. Right, we're probably fine. The best way to deal with any problem. Yeah. Okay. So we have some space. Let me check. I will need to build more utilities, but oh, I didn't even build elementary schools, did I? I'm a dumbass. I only checked high school. None of these children, none of the children know how to read or do anything. I've done it now. Can't go to high school if you don't go to elementary school, right? Gotta learn all your basics. What have I done? I haven't offered these children a chance to succeed. They're going to fail at life and it's all my fault. Okay, I guess I'll build it like here. Okay. So now we actually have some schools. We don't have power. You just go ahead and make a nice curved road here. Why? Because I can. Then build something in here of which I'm not sure yet. Maybe a public library. I don't need to. Could build one over here. Sure. Could build a police station over here. Could build the police headquarters. Which will then have a larger radius and I won't have to deal with it as much. Sure. I'll put 2 little parks next to it because it's got space for them. But I won't use the super overpowered ones. There, Concrete Park 1. And 1x2 park. There you go, beautiful. Okay, actually I need parks over here even. Can build a green space. Boom. What's this? Another 4x4 park. Boom. Agricultural tree farm, no. Now build the Monument of Japanese Immigration. Here's a good spot for this. Maybe on the curved road. Right here, that's the good spot for it. Okay. Is that enough for these, or do these guys still need one? I still need some parks over here. How is this area? I mean, yeah, whatever. Can build this little 1x4 guy. I don't want it to take out that many houses, though. What's the rating even on it? 5,000! Holy shit! This park is fucking overpowered. Yeah, something, I think something is, I've zoomed out. Look, The fucking satisfaction radius covers the entire damn map. Okay, that's I'm not doing that. I like this one's pretty ridiculous. But like it's a little more reasonable than 5,000 happiness. Okay. Alright, they have enough leisure now. It helps if I actually zone the area. Okay. To figure out what I want to do with this little blot of land. Either put a big park in it or put in some other service. We put in the rival high school right across the street. No, it won't fit. Maybe I will just put a large park. And there's always the roller coaster. Oh. I put a baseball diamond in here. No, I can't because curved roads suck. In reality, I probably can't put any park here without having to build it on the other side. Sure. There's another baseball diamond. There's one like right over there, but you can have another one. There, and it connects. Perfect. Can I build any roads here or pedestrian paths that would make everyone's life a little bit easier? Maybe. Wonder if that'll work, if people can connect or not. I guess we will see. But what I need is it to go over the road, but I'm not making that change. Alright, so people are moving in. Beautiful. High density residential building under construction, very spooky. The haunted house. Alright, who's moving into this house? Anybody? No one's moving into the house yet. Okay. I think I will probably call the stream here. Didn't do a whole lot today except play with trains, which is fun in its own right, I guess. And seems to have mostly worked, but mostly. God damn it. I'll fight with this more another time. We built a cool seaside residential area that's slowly leveling up as people become educated, and will become the talk of the town once it hits its fullest capacity. Until then, though, I will see you guys around. Have a good whatever time it is where you live, and I will see you next time.